Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to send appointment links to Google Ads leads via email and log in Airtable. So let's suppose I'm running an online business and I'm capturing all my leads using Google Ads. I want that whenever I receive a new lead from my Google Ads, I should send them the appointment link via email and then I should log all the lead details to my Airtable database. Now doing this manually will consume a lot of my time, so I've completely automated this process, and to do this automation I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Google Ads, Gmail and Airtable. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I'm going to build this connection in such a manner that whenever I'm going to capture a new lead from my Google Ads, I'm going to send the appointment link via mail and then I'm going to log the details of this lead in my Airtable database. Now if you want to learn the step-by-step process, then let me take you all to my screen. So here in this video, we are going to see how we can capture the leads from Google Ads leads, add these lead details to my Airtable database and then send a personalized mail. For this, we are simply going to create integration between Google Ads, Airtable and Gmail using Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. Now before we sign into our Pabbly account, let me quickly take you towards Pabbly community. So you can join this Pabbly community to connect with business owners, experts and the Pabbly support team. You can share tips, ask questions and get quick solutions to your automation challenges. You can stay updated on latest features and collaborate with thousands of users who help and support each other every day. Now if you want to learn how you can join this community, then please check out the link given in the description. Let's move back towards Pabbly. After browsing this website, we need to sign into a Pabbly account. On the top right corner, we can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on the sign in, and if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect, access now. And here it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I have created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon and from here you can create a new folder. For now I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow and I need to select my workflow builder. We have this new beta which is modern, faster and more flexible one, and then we have this classic which is a stable and a familiar approach. I'm going to select this new beta and then I'm going to name this workflow as send appointment links to Google Ads leads via email and log in Airtable, and now I'm going to select my folder. These are the folders which have been created and I'm going to select it as all automation and then click on create. Now here workflow created successfully. As soon as I click on create, this box has appeared in front of me where I need to enter my trigger application. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow but as many as action steps as you want. Now here in this workflow, I want to send the appointment link to all the leads which I have captured from my Google Ads, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new lead from my Google Ads, I'm automatically going to send them the appointment link via mail and then add the lead details to my Airtable database, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new lead in Google Ads, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger basically activates or triggers any workflow. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking Google Ads, and following this trigger application will be my action application, in which I will be taking Airtable and then Gmail. So here in my trigger application, let me quickly take Google Ads. And in my trigger event, I'm going to select it as new lead form entry and then click on connect. So now I need to make connection between Pabbly Connect and Google Ads, for which a webhook URL is provided to me, and this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my Google Ads with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to follow the help desk given below and build this connection. So for that, I'm going to open my Google Ads and I'm running a test campaign. I've created a test campaign in my Google Ads account and this is the lead form. Now in this lead form, I want the name, first name, last name, email, phone number, city and the company name. So these are the fields in my Airtable database: name, email, phone, city and company, and I want to capture all these details. If I scroll further, I get this option of lead delivery option. So we have this webhook URL. I'll go back towards my workflow, copy this webhook URL from my workflow and paste it over here, and then I simply need to enter the key. Now after entering this webhook URL and the key, I'm going to click on the send test data, and as I click on the send test data, a test data will be sent to my workflow, and this is going to show us the connection setup which we have created between this Pabbly Connect and Google Ads is working fine or not. So I'm going to click on the send test, and test data sent successfully. Now if I go back towards my workflow, we can see that 3 seconds ago we have captured the test response. The company name is company name, city is Mountain View, phone number is this, email address is test@example.com, the first name is first name, last name is last name. Now here, as soon as I have sent the test data from my Google Ads, I have received that response in this workflow, and this shows the connection setup which we have created between Pabbly Connect and Google Ads that is successful. And now whenever I'm going to receive a new lead, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Moving on towards the next step, whenever I receive a new lead, I want to add the lead details to my Airtable database and send them the appointment link via mail. So I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in my action application I'm going to search for Airtable. In my action event, I'm going to select task, create record, and then click on connect. So if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with Airtable. Now here, if you want to select a particular base, you can click on this add a base, and if you want to add all the resources, you can simply click on this, and all current and future bases in all current and future workspaces will be added. I'm going to click on this grant access, and here you will see Airtable will be connected to Pabbly Connect, and now I'm going to enter all these details. So the first one is base name. Here I have already selected the base by the name capture leads from ads which I have created. You can see all the fields which this base has: full name, email, phone, city and company, and here it is: full name, email, phone, city and company, and the country. I'm going to refresh this. I do not have this country field, so I can simply refresh this, and you will see that I'm going to get all the fields which are present in my base presently. So I'm going to enter all these details. You can see that as soon as I have entered the base name, the table name has also been detected. Now I'm going to enter these details, but I'm not going to enter these details like this manually. Instead, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter the data from the previous response. I have received the response from this Google Ads, and when I click on this field, I can see this Google Ads. When I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received from there. I'm going to first enter my first name. So my name is first name, and then I'm going to enter my last name as last name, and then I'm going to enter the email address. So the email address is this one, test@example.com, and then I'm going to enter my phone number. So the phone number is this one. Now I'm going to enter my city. So the city is this Mountain View, and the company name is company name. Now over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make these fields static, and the information will not change even when you receive the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep these fields dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now in this enabled typecasting, I'm going to select as false. I'm simply going to click on save and send test request, and let's wait for the response. So here I've received the response, and this response is a positive one. I'm going to open my Airtable database and check whether all these details are added there or not, and here it is instantly, and in no time we have added all the details. The full name is first name, last name, email is test@example.com, phone number is this, city is Mountain View, and the company name is company name. So here, as I have added the lead details to my Airtable database, I want to send the appointment link using mail. So I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in my action application, I'll search for Gmail. In my action event, I'm going to select it as send email, and then click on connect. So if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, and then click on this sign in with Google. Now here I need to choose my Google account with which I have logged in my Gmail, and after choosing that account, I simply need to grant away the permission, for which I'm going to click on this allow, and here connection created successfully. Gmail is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I need to enter all these details. The first one is sender name. So as this is a required field, I'm going to enter the sender name as Pabbly. Then the sender email address is the email address with the help of which we have created the connection between Gmail and Pabbly Connect. We are going to enter the recipient email address by mapping and not entering it manually. So over here I want to keep this field dynamic, so I've mapped that. The response which I've received from Google Ads, the CC, BCC and reply to will remain blank. In the email subject I'm going to write book your appointment easily, we have got you covered, and the email content as, so here I have entered the email content. Hi, first name, thank you for showing interest in our service through Google Leads Ads. You can conveniently book your appointment using the link below. Once booked, your details will be safely logged in our system for quick reference, so we can serve you better. We look forward to connecting with you. Best regards. So over here I'm going to enter the name which I'm going to map it. So I have received the response from Google Ads. I'm going to enter the first name from that response. So in this way I've created a dynamic field, and whenever I'm going to get a new response, this is going to get replaced and everyone is going to receive a personalized mail. In the email content type I'm going to select it as plain. In the labels I'm going to select it as inbox, and I'm not sending any file or the attachment, so I'm going to skip this. But if you are sending, please make sure that it does not exceed the given limit given over here. So now here I have entered all the required details. I'm going to change the recipient email address as I have received a dummy email address from my Google Ads leads. So I'm going to enter my own email address and then I'm going to execute this workflow. So for now I'm going to enter this manually. After entering my email address, I'm simply going to click on save and send test request. And here I have received the response, and this response is a positive one. I'm going to open my mailbox and check whether I have received an email there or not. And here it is. You can see that just 0 minutes ago I have received this mail. It is sent to this test user by Pabbly, and it says hi first name. As we have created a dynamic field, it has been replaced here. Hi first name, thank you for showing interest in our services through Google Leads Ads. You can conveniently book your appointment using the link below. If I click on this link, I will be redirected towards the booking or the appointment page, and then this mail is the exact same mail which we have created in our workflow. Now to summarize, we took Google Ads as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We received the new lead and then we wanted to add the lead detail to Airtable database. We took Airtable as action application, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered all the required details, executed this step and added all the details to my Airtable database. And then we took Gmail as action application, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered all the required details, executed this workflow and finally sent the mail. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between this Google Ads, Airtable and Gmail using Pabbly Connect. I have attached the link of this workflow in the description so that you can check this out, and you can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting automation. I hope you liked this video and understood this video very well. If you have any doubts, you can comment on this video below. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.